Bellator Fighting Championships on MTV2 tonight from First Council Casino Hotel now present a special feature fight, 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. And now introducing first, fighting out of the red corner at 6 foot even, weighing in at 184.5 pounds. His veteran professional record, 34 wins against 12 losses, from Phoenix, Arizona, Joe Diesel Riggs. And across the cage, his adversary tonight, fighting out of the blue corner at 6'3", weighing in at 184 pounds even. The inspirational athlete brings an impressive professional record of 14-2 from Victorville, California, fighting out of Parker, Colorado, Bryan, the Beast Baker. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
There is Brian Baker's mom, Evie, a fixture at her son's Bellator fights. And there is Brian Baker's girlfriend, Megan Vargas. We are moments away from the start of this Bellator special feature fight in the middleweight division, the bell in round number 1.
Joe Diesel coming out in that southpaw stance, and that range of Brian Baker is important. He wants to keep Diesel on the outside.
Joe Riggs is in the white trunks. Brian Baker is in the red trunks. Jason Herzog is the referee.
Joe Riggs, 10-1 pro boxing record. The last welterweight to outbox Nick Diaz. That's an incredible accomplishment.
It's hard to believe that Joe Riggs is 28 years old. Again, 34, 12, no draws, 1 no contest. She just mentioned Jimmy, 11 pro boxing matches, a 10-1 record in boxing. Fought 8 times in the UFC, 7 times in Strikeforce. As I mentioned previously, was the WEC middleweight champion. Well-traveled for 28 years old.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that he's that young with everything he's done in MMA.
Made his pro MMA debut September 2001. Baker 3 years younger, 25 years old. This is 17th pro MMA fight, enters 14-2.
Now Baker using a lot of footwork here. He's angling well, but not throwing a lot of jabs. If you're Baker, you're the taller guy, longer reach, you want to keep that jab pumping. It's hard to do against a southpaw, but you can do it. Both guys are going to look for that straight power shot. The right hand for Baker, left hand for Riggs.
Live next Saturday night from Caesars in Atlantic City here on MTV2. It's Bellator 44. The card will feature Patricky Pitbull versus Michael Chandler in the lightweight tournament championship. Plus Bellator's middleweight world champion Hector Lombard, who will attempt to extend his 22-fight unbeaten streak. The broadcast will begin at our regular starting time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
Crowd starting to get a little upset. Neither guy really engaging. Both guys circling a lot. Oh, and that was a shot to the cup with that right kick. Kind of sucks. The first meaningful exchange of the fight, he gets kicked right in the cup.
Time called by referee Jason Herzog.
Let's see if we can get a look at it. It was that right leg kick. Yep, there you go. That happens a lot whenever two guys have opposite stances. Power kick, lands on the inside. Joe Diesel Riggs ready to continue.
Riggs could have taken 5 minutes. Instead, he took, what, 15, 20 seconds there. Time in.
You know, Riggs really sees this fight as a shot at redemption. He's fought everywhere, been up and down in his career. This is a fresh start for him.
This is not a qualifier, perhaps a de facto qualifier. Bellator, in season number 5, starting in September, will hold another middleweight tournament. Both fighters badly went into that 8-man draw, and they think that a win all but books their place in. Again, not an automatic qualifier. But Bellator's founder and CEO, Bjorn Rebney, I think would take note. One of these two men can record a pretty impressive win. This with a head kick there by Baker. Riggs walks at 220 pounds, a big weight cut down to 185. Baker, he walks just over 190 pounds. He said he had virtually no weight cut for this fight.
It's unbelievable when you look at them how much bigger Brian Baker is. It's hard to believe that he's the one that doesn't have to cut weight. I mean, Diesel fought at welterweight. Yeah, he walks around very heavy, but he's fought at 170.
Still a bit tentative here from both men in round number 1. Just feinting with the leg kick.
Riggs trying to land that right hook over the top, but it's hard to do against a taller guy who's keeping that jab hand up.
Riggs said He feels that he is the vastly superior technical striker, and he wants to keep this fight standing. Flying knee from Baker. Baker said he wanted to test his stand-up, see what he had with the strikes, but he felt that he could really have his way with Joe Riggs on the ground. Baker trying to walk down Riggs at the moment. Oh. Nice right hand by Riggs on the inside.
Very nice. You see, he's still trying with that lead hook. Hard to use the jab against someone with an opposite stance. That's why that right hook over the top is so vital.
Baker also told us, Jimmy, that he was going to look for a takedown off of big swings from Joe Riggs. There's a head kick from Baker.
Now, Riggs blocked it, but it still knocked him backwards.
Riggs on his bicycle at the moment. Shopping kick there from Baker.
Baker, I think, getting a little more confidence now. You see, he's moving forward.
Good movement there. Riggs looked like a pro boxer. You saw how effectively he slipped that. 1-2 from Riggs. Closing stages of our opening round. This Bellator special feature fight at 185 pounds. Joe Riggs in his Bellator debut versus Bryan Baker, a leukemia survivor who was a finalist, the runner-up to Alexander Shlemenko in Bellator Season 2 middleweight tournament. Riggs just missing with that right hand. Baker again coming forward. Another flying knee from Bryan Baker, looking for the big shots. Jimmy, your former training partner Sean Loeffler on the list of Bryan Baker's notable victories.
Yeah, he is. You see, the one loss on his record was against Alexander Shlemenko, but 4 impressive wins so far in Bellator.
Round number 2 of this Bellator special feature fight in the middleweight division. 3 judges scoring cage side, and Jimmy, as always, you have the unofficial scorecard.
Not a lot of action in that first round. I gave it to Bryan Baker. He was more aggressive at the end, seemed to grow in confidence in the last couple minutes of that fight. 10-9, Bryan Baker.
Joe Riggs is in the white trunks. Bryan Baker is in the red trunks. Kick caught, and Riggs couldn't take advantage.
Now you have to see what kind of strategy is Riggs going to take in this second round. Is he going to try and get in off the longer, taller Bryan Baker, or is he going to try and catch him coming in when he moves forward? That could be the key to the fight.
Baker does not want to be the leukemia fighter, fair enough. He did say something interesting, though, is that he feels that the pressure is on his opponents because they don't want to lose to the guy who has leukemia. So good-spirited about that.
Well, I think he needs to talk to you, who keeps saying leukemia survivor Bryan Baker. If he doesn't want to notice that, he's got to talk to you, Sean. You guys have to have a little powwow or something. I don't think I've ever heard of a fighter introduced that way.
Baker, rightly, justifiably proud of what he has overcome. Just 25 years old again. His leukemia has been in remission since September. He still has to take medicine. He'll have to take it for the rest of his life. That right now costs $5,000 a month.
Oh, that is unbelievable. He's one of those guys who's proud of the tough road he's taken. He's proud that it hasn't been easy on him. Now backing up Riggs, has him against the fence.
Back to the center of the cage.
In situations like that where he's backing Riggs up or has him against the cage, Riggs has to land cleanly to back him off, to let him know that there are consequences for chasing me down.
TNA Impact Wrestling featuring Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, and Ric Flair. It's the best professional wrestling show on TV every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on Spike. Baker feigning with the flying knee, missing with the right hand. Riggs continuing to move.
You see the tide shifting now. Baker having a lot of confidence moving forward against Joe Riggs.
Earlier tonight, Jimmy, we saw 26-year-old Chase Beebe look to come into the Bellator cage in his debut in this organization. Nice right hand by Riggs on the counter to the flying knee. Beebe wanting to show he's still relevant. Riggs, 2 years older than Beebe at 28, wants to show that he's still relevant in this sport.
It may sound funny, a guy at 28 trying to prove he's not over the hill, but this is MMA. You know, combat sports, 28, 27, you're not a spring chicken.
And Jimmy, as you well know, it's miles on the body. It's when you start, how many fights you've had.
Indiana Jones at 8 years, honey. It's the mileage. That is so incredibly true. Joe Diesel Riggs has been through a lot of wars.
Big knee from Brian Baker.
Watch your knees, Bryan. Watch your knees.
I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. I gotta throw that out there. Grew up on that movie.
To the thigh by Baker. Good knee back to the counter by Riggs.
You see Baker moving forward. That's rare for the taller guy with more range, but he's being aggressive. He's moving forward. Is he going for the trip? He's a judo black belt.
Short right hand by Riggs. Knee to the body by Baker. Forearm on the throat there by Baker. Then elbows. Straight left hand by Riggs.
Baker coming in though with his head very high. He has his hands up, but his chin is very high.
Good sharp right hand by Baker. That's his best punch of the round. Counter right by Riggs.
Oh, good left hand! That's it! That's it!
There's the stoppage. Baker, sportsmanship reigns supreme, never even finished.
Oh, that was a good job. He saw him go down. He knew he was hurt. He backed off. Jason Herzog a little slow jumping in. He was clearly out. Great job.
Inside the Bellator cage, referee Jason Herzog waves off this fight due to strikes. The time officially 3:53 into round number 2. The winner by TKO, Bryan the Beast Baker.
15 wins for Brian Baker and a perfect 2-0 since his leukemia has gone into remission. Another triumph for Brian Baker. He's with Jimmy Smith.
I'm here with your winner, Bryan the Beast Baker. Another veteran, but this time an incredible finish. Is that what you were looking for?
That's exactly what I was looking for, to get in, finish, and show my greatness. First off, I'd like to thank the name above all names, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Thank you for shedding your blood for me, baby.
Now, the finish of this fight, did you know you had him hurt? Did you know you had him in trouble? He was looking for that counter right the whole time.
For sure, I knew him once I had him hurt. I just stay in my reach and don't get into his game plan, and I'll execute mine. I'd like to thank my team, everybody back at Premier MMA Fitness. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. I'd like to thank Gamma O, Poppy Enterprises, Disciple Wear, all the above, Clinch Gear, Polani Watches, and Oxy Health. Thank you for your hyperbaric chamber. I thank you so much. It helped me get in 100% remission, and thank you, Oxy Health. Also, I'd like to call over my girlfriend, my beautiful girlfriend, Megan Vargas. This is my world, everybody. This is my world. Everybody, I love this girl so much, and I have a question for her, just to change my life. She's everything to me. I want to give her the world. I want to give her all of this. This is her cage as well as mine. Your cage tonight, baby girl. So I ask, and I hope and pray. Will you marry me?
No pressure, you're on national television, go ahead.
Yes.
Let's hear it for Bryan the Beast Baker and his new fiancée. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is this MTV2 or is this Lifetime? How much better can this story get for Brian Baker? Soon to be married and victorious by way of second round TKO, Brian Baker, on perhaps the biggest night of his life, defeats Joe Riggs.